Hey guys, Lexus Driver here. Welcome to a new video. Now, on this video, I'm going to be talking about the subject of Beastars. I'm very close to watching the finale. Once I finish watching the finale, I'll give my thoughts on a follow-up video. Now, I have here what I have here are five tabs that I'm going to show you guys. This is regarding the climax of the season finale or series finale, since it says final season. Um, what I learned right now is that the climax of Beastars, it's actually a turf war. At first, I thought, initially I thought it's a prize fighting racket, but it's actually a turf war. And what basically means is it's going to be a fight for control of the black market. So there's actually five parties involved in the turf war, but one is an independent party. The all four of them, like the rest of them are actually Yakuza gang members. So these are the parties involved in the turf war. The Shishigumi, which is an all-lion Yakuza. The Inarigumi, which is an all-female Yakuza. The Madaragumi, which is an all-leopard Yakuza. The Dokugumi, which is an all-Komodo dragon Yakuza. And finally, the independent party is Legoshi. So Legoshi, he is entering the turf war, but as an independent party. Now, I haven't watched the final episodes yet, but as I said, I'll make a follow up video. What I initially I thought that we're going to be seeing a prize fighting racket, but when I learned that's actually a turf war, that's when I decided to throw out that it's a prize fighting racket. It's going to be a turf war, so it's like a gang war, like, fight for control of a territory, or in this case, fight for control of the black market. Now, we know that Melon is leading the Shishigumi, but the Shishigumi, they really despise Melon. Now, uh, what I'm gonna say next here, I'm gonna say some spoilers. So if you haven't watched that part yet, I strongly recommend you don't watch this video. But if you did, you could stick with me and stick with me through the whole thing. So because there's a lot of juicy things that I like to talk about. Now, the Shishigumi. These of all the four gangs, the Shishigumi, the Inarigumi, the Madaragumi, and the Dokugumi. The Shishigumi appeared in all three seasons of Beastars. We saw the Shishigumi in season one. There's the part where Haru got kidnapped by the Shishigumi, in which Legoshi, with the help of Goen, had to perform a rescue operation to rescue Haru. And also, also in the season one finale, Louis shot and killed the leader of the Shishigumi, and as a result, Louis became leader of the Shishigumi. So now in season three, we are seeing the Shishigumi again in season three because. As we go further down into season two, we learned that the Shishigumi, they also did businesses, and also I'm pretty sure what they did was also protection rackets, because I remember there was a strip club part. I think it's called Happy in Heaven. Yeah, Happy in Heaven. um I would say that's either an independently owned business, or this business was by the Shishigumi. But if it's an independent business, I'm pretty sure the Shishigumi, they were there to just collect protection money, because I'm pretty sure that that's likely part of a protection racket. Because these are yakuzas. They do rackets like protection rackets, loan sharks, etc., etc. As a way to earn money. Now, now that Melon is the leader of the Shishigumi they really despise Melon. Like, um, uh, now that if they were to get rid of Melon, I don't know who's going to be the new boss of the Shishigumi, because Louis, comparing Melon and Louis, Melon was really not a good boss. Um, for Louis, when Louis was their boss, Louis he had the makings of a good oyabun. The oyabun is actually the dawn of the Shishigumi. So because you know in the mafia hierarchy, you have the Don, you have the Consigliere, you have the underboss, and then you have the capos, also known as capo regimes, soldiers or made men, and then finally enforcers or associates. So let's see what happens once Melon is defeated. We don't know who's going to be the new boss of the Shishigumi. I think Free could have been a. I think Free might be a good boss, but it's up to speculation on how it's gonna go. Anyways, that's the Shishigumi. The Inarigumi. This is the only yakuza that's all female, and it consists of only vixens, which are female foxes. Um, Now the Inarigumi. This uh, I think I think given that this is an all-female yakuza, um, the oyabun, aka the Don of the Inarigumi. Um, I think from a bit of research I did, her name is Ten, if I remember correctly. I don't know. I'll have to watch the last two episodes until I make a follow up. But the Inarigumi, this is an all female yakuza. So since it's an all female yakuza, um, the Oyabun or Don or boss is obviously female, and then for the others, like like um, I don't know if they have, because we haven't been shown much about the other gangs like this one. We don't know what actual positions are they in the Yakuza hierarchy. Wakagashira, Saitegashira, Kyodai. Or to keep it easy for me, I'm gonna use the mafia hierarchy. The consigliere, the underboss, the capo regimes, soldiers or made men, or in this case made women, and also finally the associates or enforcers. But really looking forward to seeing more of the Inarigumi. Then we have the Madaragumi. The Madaragumi, this is, as I said, um, this is an all leopard yakuza. Um, uh, I haven't read more into who's the Don of the Madaragumi, but hopefully, once I reach into to the final episodes of the final season, then I'll talk more into this stuff. So Madaragumi, obviously, the dawn of the Madaragumi is going to be a leopard. Then finally, we have the Dokugumi. The Dokugumi, it's an all Komodo dragon yakuza. Um, still I don't know who's the Don of the Dokugumi, but let's see what happens next once I see what's happening in the final two episodes of Beastars. But uh, all four Yakuza families, the Shishigumi, the Inarigumi, the Madaragumi, and finally the Dokugumi, we have the independent party, Legoshi. Now, Legoshi, he entered the turf war as an independent party. So Legoshi, he's not part of any gang. He's an independent party. The whole purpose of why Legoshi entered the turf war is to take down Melon. Now, Legoshi, if he was going to be fighting in the turf war, he's going to have to defeat all four families of the Yakuza: the Shishigumi, the Inarigumi, the Madaragumi, and finally the Dokugumi. Now, Legoshi, if he were to fight all four families, he's gonna have to take on the boss too. He's gonna. I think the Shishigumi is gonna be last because since Melon is the de facto boss of the Shishigumi, I think Legoshi, he's gonna be fighting the Shishigumi boss last because you know Legoshi, he's gonna have to be fighting all four Yakuza families. Now, I think Legoshi, he would have no problems fighting the Madaragumi and the Dokugumi as long as he has, you know, that wolf spirit and that and that morale, you know, strong morale to fight these crime families. I think Shishigumi, he wouldn't have any problem. The only obstacle he's gonna have to be facing once he defeats the Shishigumi is Melon. Now, in my humble opinion, in my opinion, I would say the Inarigumi is also what Legoshi's gonna have to fight. But since it's an all-female gang, I'm pretty sure Legoshi is gonna be letting his guard down, and eventually, you know, the Inarigumi could easily defeat him. So I would say the Inarigumi, this is where Legoshi, he needs to keep his head in the game. You know, regardless of what Yakuza family he's fighting, male or female, he has to keep his head in the game. He's gonna have to keep his head in the game, defeat all four gang members until he gets to the creme de la creme. And that creme de la creme is Melon. Once he defeats Melon, that's when Melon can be taken into custody and he's finally put away for good. So really looking forward to seeing the turf war. So all five members of the turf war: the Shishigumi, the Inarigumi, the Madaragumi, the Dokugumi, and finally the independent party Legoshi. So those are the five participants of Legoshi. So Legoshi just entered the turf war at the last minute, and Legoshi, he is really determined to take down Melon because once he takes down Melon, he can have his criminal record expunged. Therefore, Legoshi can legally marry Haru. Now, given that this is a turf war, I'm pretty sure a lot of his friends are likely going to be watching, but typically, I think in their own way. But let's see what happens once we reach the finale. So, in summary, the five members who are going to be fighting in the turf war: the Shishigumi, the Inarigumi, the Madaragumi, the Dokugumi, and the independent party Legoshi. So, as I said, Shishigumi, Inarigumi, Madaragumi, Dokugumi, and finally Legoshi. So, four Yakuza families, one independent party. But anyway, guys, that's all I have for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe, and be sure you hit that notification bell so you can stay updated on new content I have on my YouTube channel. But anyway, guys, that's all I have for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye, and have a good day, everybody.